Radiant team pick.
FY on his Rubik.
30 seconds.
Gonna come up right here. There's the lift on the silencer. Ursa, not much he can do. Icarus dive in. Yao is in trouble. This should be the first blood. Who gets his question? It'll be Yang Purification to secure that kill.
I definitely like 11 down here, realizing that they can't do anything to him until they hit level 2. So he's just essentially competing with the CK head-to-head for farm. Once they get level 2 and have both abilities up on CK and have Fiery Spirits on Phoenix, then he's going to have to play a little more scared. But at the moment, taking full advantage of the lack of kill potential here from Vici.
Speaking of lack of kill, they don't have that at the top lane of Vision. All right, well, let me know when you're good to go again. Earthshaker, he's taking that harassment as you were talking about here. You got Ember or Phoenix more so. Fire Spirits are up and going to continue to apply the fact they're going for the kill. No Chaos Bolt just yet. He does have Reality Rift up necessary. Trying to get the vision. Just auto attacks are more than enough though. Might as well save that mana if you don't need it. And they easily pick up the kill at the bottom lane. So again, this very early start from VG game. Yang. He goes down to the lane. Meanwhile, 5-minute shrine they just spawned recently. And we'll head back towards the middle lane. But Puck, he has his Dream Coil now, so we'll see if that's going to play. But of course, Fire Raven is also online for Ember Spirit. For the getaway top lane, Omni Knight's in trouble. Gonna pop that stick though, puts on the repel just in case and gets away. Here comes that Dream Coil, only caught the one, however, on the Earth Spirit and should be able to take him out. Yes, they do. Purification actually secures the kill. This hero, Phoenix, using the Icarus dive, picks up the Haster and then zooms on over to the bounty room. He's already back down here, so very good at controlling those runes. Elf going to the bottom lane. He does have that Chaos Bolt now. He's trying to get it off. The line of sight's an issue. The Sunray on top of the Chaos Bolt. How long it's done though? 11. Puts the Fizz drum. Here comes supporting Cat. Now Phoenix, he's definitely dead. Can they also maybe turn on this Chaos? Wants to go under Shaker still. He is level 6, but obviously no Phantasm just yet. Reality Red pulling wants this kill. He'll get it with the last hit at what cost now. As it is up with a lift from Rubik coming out the Fire Remnant in and double kill for Summonness there. I'd love to kill Ursa if it comes to it, but Silencer may have to be what they take. In fact, Ember Spirit's also pops out nearby. It'll be another big one. Waning Rift Silence comes out, and yes, they get the kill. Not enough from Yao coming out. He puts the Arcane's Curse, but he's going for the TP now. Good decision on his part, at least.
Yeah, very nice TP, but that is the best target they could have found with that smoke gank, too.
And then bottom lane, they take...
Got the Talon. Like, he just limped to Power Treads 5 minutes later. If you slow down his blink timing, it's extremely hard for LGD to take 5v5s.
Shaker porting in Omni Knight right on top of him. Fissure's going to have it on a Rubik, but he's on the wrong side, unfortunately. And Ursa has to come back in. But you just see Yang just sitting up here. The R level 2 now, that Degen R. Waning Rift finishes off Earthshaker. Ursa, though, pops the overpower. Furious 5 setting up. Repels put out power. And allowing him to keep his distance. Meanwhile, else, and they're going to get a tower kill and objective on top of it.
Yeah, this is only the cleanest looking game I've seen out of them so far in this tournament. Their only win they had up to this point was the 4 Protect 1 TB that they were pretty much losing all game, but this is a lot cleaner. They're very decisive in what they want to do here. Yeah, Treads just do so much damage with Enchant. It's become the standard on Earthshaker. He might die again here, though.
Yeah, that Reality Rift, look at where he is, too. He has nowhere to go. And Rubik's like, thank you for using Fish. I'll gladly take that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Middle lane, meanwhile, Magnetide's up with the repels on Ori, allowing him to stand the shot. Dream Coil use, lock it 3 here. Oh, it looks like actually 2 of them only. Earth Spirit will fall as we saw Puck now. Supernova in, and that forces LGD to turn around. Purification heals for him. And they're going to use their distance from the Supernova. Not going to be hit. Omnis actually gets the finish on those, fist in, but rather backwards, and he'll be fine. But VG, again, just continues to stop here.
Yeah, this is great. As soon as anything starts to look downhill for them, as soon as anything looks bad... Ooh, this might be bad, though.
This is bad.
Okay. Alright, somebody finally dies. But, like, that Supernova there, yes, out, and the Global. You're more than happy to trade a coil for a Global.
Okay, last night, Reality Rift going to be cast to the left side, but he eventually gets it off to Earth Spirit. Purification, he does this damage. Here comes the TP, though, from Earthshaker, that is. There's that Icarus dive again into the Supernova. So once again, going to zone them out. And Vile times
guided by Embers feels awful.
Yeah. Oh, the repel put up on a Puck allows him to just jump in freely. Waning Rift, they're chasing out 11 with that Sunray. Nice vision to block off TP chance for Silencer as well. Get that kill. Can 11 escape from this? He doesn't have his blink just yet. He's still running, but Puck's going to be able to run him down with that blink and eventually gets the kill. Meanwhile, though, that was a very good start, but really, once the mid trying to pick up, it's where they start to fall behind. So they have a 2,000 net worth lead. They have to keep their advantage, though. Keep that push going, especially with the Chaos Knight. Now, what did he choose to go for? He went with those drums, and now he's trying to build into that Hand Midas, so go in the sense of drums, but yeah, he's not in that whole, you know, guarding yourself here.
Which you're going to feel like he needs against Global Silence at some point. He's got to find some way to at least strip the Global, and whether that's going to be Greaves, Yules, Lotus, it doesn't matter, but he's going to need something.
Buck bottom, Global Silence committed for this. They really want this. Echo Slam is here as well, just in case. Phase shift. I don't think he's getting out, though. In fact, the Echo Slam really just in case secure the cut. Now, Chaos Knight goes in, but see your teammates in him, and one by one as one. Chaos Knight's in a lot of trouble with Silver on the tunnel. Rubik trying to assist from distance, but the Phantasm knocks him by the response solution. Oh, maybe a win. I talk a better power smash. However, they're not here, so you gotta go. Earthshaker level 2. Echo Slam is not ready. 45 seconds, so yes, he has to blink, but yeah, they're not gonna risk it. Down he goes. This is the worst case for G picking a fight when they just got the Aegis. Chaos Knight running here. It's gonna be canceled though. He's looking for another target. Chaos Bolt. It is gonna pull the Reality Rift. Not Spirit. Does get out. Ursa lifted up. Kona Phoenix. Now Ursa's in a Guardian Angel fuse. Up to the level, saving Ursa of sorts. And he's gonna let like it's a shrine user right there. The Global Silence now coming out, and he cannot chase down the Ursa. He gets the blink off in time, and now Omni Knight's in some trouble himself. Magnetizes up. He's definitely gonna fall. The Silence still affecting that Chaos Knight. He's finding himself trying to run people down, but he's being cut very healthy throughout this fight. 11 trying to continue that trend, but the zap coming out from FY there. To finish that, including the Radiance finish on some this year. Just about there. Radiance recipe only 1350, so.
Yeah, this will be one of the biggest power spikes for LGD. They got their Shaker Blink, they've got their Ursa Blink, and they're going to have their Radiance.
And they're going to kill on a puck right there. The Echo
items, they're going to let him make sure you can peel people off the CK. I like the idea. It's just whether or not Chaos Knight can get big enough.
Ember gets his Radiance delivered, but now the Curse to the Basketball is going for the deep, but here comes the Drain Coil, and Ember Spirit's almost in panic mode at this point. All 5 come together, Slide of Fish trying to delay, but he will get picked off. So again, good news, bad news. He gets the
Vici though. If 11 finds a good jump,
trying to position, they are smoked up. There's a very aggressive Global Silence coming out there, trying to lock down the Chaos Knight, but the offensive Yule is going to be used. 11 down in the air, puts the Echo Slam as soon as it comes down, but now Chaos Knight's able to do plenty of damage with the BKB up as well. And Ursa's also going to fall for a double kill for Yang, actually, on the Omni Knight. Picks it up, so the bait works out. It's going to be 3 kills in total. At the very end, Chaos Knight picks up the last one.
Man, what a nice time to show off your shiny new either. Is going to cost them a tier 3.
They almost fought that as if they didn't really think that people were nearby, especially the Omni Knight. Maybe they just didn't see him, but yeah, right. Clearly, that decision kind of fit them in the ass. And Vici, though, good coordination coming out from them. And obviously, the offensive Yules is also fun to see. Right there to kind of stall them as long as possible.
Putting out all these lanes. Trying to put Vici in a position where they're always pushing lanes out themselves as opposed to taking these big team fights. And they're going to find a decent pick.
Puck, I feel like, has had some trouble this game.
You don't really want to blow a BKB if you're split pushing and kind of get caught.
They scan them out. They know they're coming in. The timing, though, is just a little bit too late as Icarus dive in. Unfortunately, we get Phoenix killed very quickly. Couldn't even get the egg off right there. The Polar No Reality Rift coming out from Alpha. Repel is put up. He pops his BKB to get that silence off, though, because the Repel was put up too early. And then he pops the Phantasm. Silence are going to be picked off. They do lose a couple teammates over the process, including Puck, actually. And Chaos Knight just has to run with no BKB to use. Yang keeping his distance. He was in a pretty poor position, unfortunately, that whole fight. He kind of got zoned out. And now Chaos Knight is going to be run down. And the Age is going to be used pretty damn quickly right here. Omni Knight, he's finding himself in trouble, too. He actually has Guardian Angel still. Will that actually come into play at this point? It looks like it. He is going to pop it. They do not have a defusal, I believe. So Chaos Knight just going to simply go for the TP out. That ain't going to work, though. Fidget Stone in the face the Enchant Totem, and that's a kill on a Chaos Knight, as well as the Aegis Burn on top of that.
It just didn't get used. And then the Phoenix had to almost throw his life away there because Ember Spirit was running into the pit, and the Aegis was just sitting on the ground. Chaos Knight got chained just out of range of picking it up, and it was going to be a disaster if Ember grabbed the Aegis.
Ursa, another Yule's even coming out. Blink, no, couldn't get off in time. Just pops a magic wand. Eventually will be run down right there, so. Yeah.
It's just so good at stopping Enchant Totem from walking you in the face. Or
wow, big. really aggressive blinking from Rubik right there. He goes down as a result. And the Global Silence also helping to get that kill. They also lock down Puck. He's going to be throwing in the air with the Eels, trying to live through this. And nice Supernova positioning. Ursa runs at it, though. Furious Rod setting up. Can he get it in time? No, he cannot. It goes up. And Ursa will fall. He is staying dead, by the way, for about a minute. And the Icarus dive away coming out from Phoenix. Sunray, he is now on top of his teammates, but Somnus going in. Echo slamming on two of the back lines. Omni Knight, as well as the Chaos Knight. The Knights are falling. As Chaos goes down, and so does Omni Knight. The sleight of face to finish the job. And Air Spirit wants another, being the final into Puck, but he's a little bit too far away. That Echo Slam at the very end, though, really did it in for LGD.
Yeah, that Echo was huge. You caught the Chaos and the Omni Knight, and just... wow, I thought that fight was going to go super hard into VG's favor after that Supernova went off.
Turn perhaps coming to play. In fact, now Rubik's in trouble. He's trying to blink away, but 11 still hunting him down. Running up with a Shadow Blade. Fissure open to Jan Totem. There's the Thwack. One more auto attack. Oh, he stole the sleight of fist right there, but is it enough? F-Boy's actually alive, and the Purification gonna keep him alive in the long run as the Dream Coil now comes out, and 11, Yield Scepter in the air, throws him up, and prevents him from TPing out. Down goes Euroshaker, now Victoria.
Victoria's huge. The gem's on Victoria right now.
Big kill. They're gonna get it.
That's a big pickup.
There's a value swing.
Bought the AC now.
But the AC is what you're talking about. Yeah, that's true.
It does open them up that if they smoke and find anybody on LG, though, they're gonna just melt.
Well, they're finding LGD, the Earthshaker right here. Yield Scepter. That Supernova is going to get off, though, but 11 escapes. Wow.
What?
Actually got out right there, and now Ember Spirit going in with the BKB. The Echo Slam on 2 heroes, including Chaos Knight and the Omni Knight. I'm not going to get anything off. No, we cannot. He was sized over there. Chaos Knight dropping as well, and Fiji throwing themselves at LGD, but you got to really give credit to the Earthshaker.
Was it 2 patches ago? Refresher gave you all your charges of flame permanent back?
Glad you mentioned that, yeah, because I'll talk about that too. Repel's put up on Ori. The Hex is actually the Ember Spirit. That's a prime target, but the Global Silence comes out, and now Phoenix in a bad spot. Yield Scepter, can he get the ulti off? He can. Supernova is up right here. Chaos Knight, he just burns down Silencer off to the side. So the Supernova actually is going to explode in the end. Ember Spirit does a good job of getting away, though, but the nice Reality Rift pulling on to Earthshaker gets him taken out. Guardian Angel is dropped, though. They've lost a supporting cast. Ember Spirit can get his way out. That Guardian Angel up. You do not want to fight into it. They're going to beat it out, but Ursa still wants to go. Overpower activated. They're going to catch Ember Spirit with the Hex, though. Ember Spirit, can he fire Remnant once again? Put in the sleight of fist down. Omni Knight is going to be low, but so is the Ember. And he will fall. That is going to be an excuse right here. Lotus Orb up on a Yang. Amy, he's instead going to go for Chaos Knight because of it. So now Chaos Knight can get the heal off in time. No, he cannot. Chaos will fall. And that should be the end of this fight now. Does the BKB in this case, too. So, does it make sense to you is the ultimate question.
Yeah, the BKB is the biggest part, but Earth Spirit's just dead here. Oh boy.
Yeah. At the moment I feel like, and you would still have more than enough to buy back there, so.
Yeah, absolutely. You just slot the TP out for the Reaver. The Reaver alone is actually almost bigger than Heart Completion as far as just the power spike gives you. You bought out.
Yeah, he just buys the whole thing, and oh, that's a gem. That's a gem, guys. Gem. That's gonna be fun to see. I mean, 600 health. That's a lot of life, but having a 5 or I guess 3-second enchant totem at that point would be pretty solid. They're definitely not going on this, though. Well, maybe they are. Maybe a different story. Ursa wants to go in. Well, he regrets it pretty quickly. Lifted up in the air, zapped on through, and hexed on up, and the Dagon even comes out, and Ursa will fall. That's an Aegis burn right there. That's true. And he had a refresher worst case.
This is the hard spot, though, because the TK is really struggling to get in.
Blank, Chaos Knight, he has gone in right here. He's gonna pop the Phantasm, Lutins are up, and he's running though. BKB's going off all over the place. Reality Rift, 11 pops the Echo Slam that is, but the BKB targets immune to all that damage. They're gonna be fine. Hex on up, Ember Spirit, he also dig onto the face. He takes a Chaos Bolt to the face as well. He's stunned out, and Ember Spirit is gonna get picked off in the end. He has a buyback though, Earth Spirit. His brethren right here, Victoria not gonna be getting out of this one, and he'll go down too. That all started with a Chaos Knight getting dumped. Ended up working. Earth buys back, but you definitely need at least Earthshaker, probably even Ember, honestly, at this point.
This is enough that if they respect you, you can push them back, but...
There you go, there's the buyback on everyone, but man, Ursa's just dead. He barely lives, though. Pops the Interray, going at him with the Chaos Knight, Chaos Knight will fall. There's your answer. He gets a little too committed right there, and he's dead for 95 seconds with no buyback. Amy's in trouble. He's going to be ran down on the Phoenix, and now you also see Omni Knight. Guardian Angel ain't going to save him. He gets purged off immediately. And he's... Oh, no, he does. Ursa does.
Ember Spirit, Earthshaker, and... Earth Spirit? Yeah.
Ember's the big one. Ember goes in pretty deep. Oh, no. Don't tell me. This is Ursa. He jumps on a Rubik. Rubik will fall shortly after. Buyback on a Rubik immediately. Gem has dropped. 11 wanted that gem, damn it. He'll pick it up and stealth away.
And that was the only goal.
Keeping the creep wave pushed up right here. It's already inside. Another repel put up on a Chaos Knight. And everything is ready on either side as far as ultis. There, Ursa getting low. Lotus Orb, though, trying to help keep him alive, stunned out, but not going to be enough. And it's 4 staff support. The Global Silence going off, and nobody dies.
Yeah, you used your...
Bottom lane, Puck is also just keeping the pressure down here, so basically it's just a bottom-middle split push here. By VG, and LGD is overall doing a decent job of defending both, but it's obviously, you know, not the easiest thing to do. Another Fisher, no, not gonna happen just yet. The Illusion's coming out. There we go from the flanks. Omnis going in. They catch Cast Knight, they lock him down. Actually, he is gonna damn low. Possibly he's in panic mode though. They do kill him. He's down for 99 with the buyback though. So Omnis trying to catch up to the Phoenix, will not be able to do so. Puck, meanwhile, long no, blinked out.
I gotta cut you off. That literally was won and lost by the Earth Spirit there. Oh my, Victoria with the huge plays, they're gonna end up grabbing. Victoria silenced the Phoenix mid-dive to stop the egg that would have saved CK.
Well, that was huge right there. They are gonna lose Earthshaker though, and he's down for 105 seconds. And there is that save from Phoenix on a Rubik, and Ursa goes down. Double kill for the Phoenix, and now Silencer also in trouble. Gonna be lifted up. Earthshaker does have a buyback now. Ursa uses his, and Silencer dies there too, but there come the buyback. We see we have Chaos Knight. He is back in this fight with his own buyback here. That was without the Chaos Knight initially. They ended up winning that later fight. In the bottom lane, you see the range racks going down to the Illusions. Oh my gosh, this game. It's just non-stop chaos. One roll the Chaos Knight. Omni Knight. You don't want to go all out though. Yang, he's kind of just toying with it almost. He's just keeping his distance, a slow kicking in. Ember Spirit. He talked about Fire Red. It's also being slow. Ember Spirit dies here. That could be it. Oh, he barely gets away in time. He does have a buyback actually, but Melee Rax does go down nonetheless. The Mega Creeps 1 Melee Rax away. Puck has been just constantly pushing the bottom during this whole time. There we go with the final Mega Creeps spawning now right at this point. And Ursa, he's limping away. That would be a dieback for him. Barely gets a 4 staff in time to chase. They use him up in the air. Yang wants this, and damn it, he'll get it. Yes, he will. Pounds his face into the ground with that hammer of his. Guardian Angel coming in as well. And this is the final push for VG Gaming. It seems like Somnus, the last stand coming out. Icarus Diver, more so the Supernova use though. In response, they snipe out the Earthshaker, no buyback, and Ember Spirit, what can he do really by himself? Him and the Silencer, not a whole lot is the answer.
Honestly, what an attempt from LG. And Victoria almost won that game with the silence on Phoenix ult there, but coming up a little short. Ursa just struggles to be super relevant 65 minutes into a game, and what do you do against a CK that's legitimately stepping a lot of it? It's just way too hard to deal with. So, well played by Vici to actually just hold their composure, play the buybacks well, and know when to push their limits a little bit.
Like a good 65-minute game. I've been around here, and that's VG Gaming picking